Happy Sunday morning, everyone. Welcome to my vlog for the week of June 20th, 2022. So it seems like, how do you say it? Houseplants seem to be trending in my life right now in all kinds of ways. I bought a new plant, which I am going to most likely do a drawing from live, and I am propagating some succulents, and these are all used food trays which I cleaned really well, and it's just easier to carry around rather than carrying 5 of this in your hand is not an easy task. So these are all happening right now, and so like every morning I bless my little propagations that they grow, they take root and become healthy, happy plants. And I got a cutting from someone, and this one is also happening. It's just in she had it in soil, like planted in a pot. I have seen my mom grow these in water as well as in soil. So for me, putting it in a bottle of water seemed easier, and I don't know, I like the water, the thing being in a how do you say this? This setup works for me. Okay, let's just leave it at that and not struggle with words as much. And I have been doing a lot of drawing. I'm almost at the end of this sketchbook, which is going to be another video. And even in my art journals, there's just a ton of houseplants happening. Like, I think I've showed some of these, and here, like, I love this cute little setup. This plant isn't all that big, but I kind of made it to look like a house, and just paper folding. I'm not really into paper folding as much, but this one just lent itself to that, and I wanted to put these. I have been doing a lot of planting, judging by the state of my nails, you can say that. I like this. Oh my god, the struggle is real, people. Yeah, I like this. Yeah, again, video for another day. And of course, I have been painting houseplants. I think I shared some of these last week, and I have since added to my collection. What I do is I make little 55, somewhere under a minute videos. The videos are like basically anywhere between 1.5 to 2 hours long, but then I edit them down, speed them up, etc., to make them into reels that are under a minute for Instagram, and just to show a little bit of my process, what goes into making the art that I make, and just behind the scenes peek into not only how the painting is done, and sometimes how the painting is packed and shaped, etc. So that basically the entirety of the process. So and we went on a walk. Where was it? I think it was the 21st summer solstice, and I saw this tree outside the. This is a terrible print. The print didn't quite work out. Something happened to the printer, but yeah, still you can get an idea. I saw this tree and I was like, I need to take a closer look at that tree, because it looks like the trees from Lorax, like soft and puffy. So we went very close to it and took pictures, and they like the individual bits of that plant is practically invisible. it's so delicate, so fine, and yet together they look like that. And so I looked up what kind of tree those are, and I think they are called American smoke trees, and apparently they come in few different colors. So I saw a pink, I think it comes as white and probably some yellow as well. I don't know much about it other than the fact that I had a great time just taking that beauty in. And while we were out on a nature walk on the day of solstice, I found something super interesting. I don't know how much you can see if I do this. I have no idea if you can understand how delicate this thing is. And I first thought, okay, maybe something has gotten inside something or somehow. But these are called oak apple galls, and basically they are a form of wasps' nests, if I'm not getting it all wrong. Wasps have a connection to this item, and they are so delicate. I was just so fortunate to have found this thing. I had never seen or heard about this before, so it was very, very interesting to have found something that is so wonderful. So that, and finally I have been talking about eco dyeing, natural dyeing, etc. Since the days of doing Get Messy in the beginning of May, and finally I have done what I've been talking about. So I started with this fabric. This is what it looked like. This is muslin. Again, I'm not a, how do you say, I am not very well informed about fabric. Oh my god, I know so little. Well, anyway, this is very ordinary fabric. This one came like this, and so I dyed it with different things, and I did not add anything other than water and the thing that I am using as the dye, which are mostly kitchen scraps and natural found objects. So this one is tea. This is where I started because tea bags were easier for me to get, and kind of it was I knew I was going to get some kind of result, so I won't be entirely like, what, I can't see anything. So I started with something that I knew was going to yield some results. So this is tea. This is a thing of beauty. This is onion peels, and this entire thing, and I am making tiny batches and very small pieces of fabric because, you know, my purpose is to just make it for crafting, or this is just for experimenting. I might use them up in crafting, but you know, at this point, that's the goal, just seeing how each color turns out. And this is onion peel. Who knew, right? Oh my god. This is very subtle compared to the others, and this is oak leaves. Oak leaves meaning I found a whole like there was a storm and a lot of leaves and branches had fallen off. So I found this and I brought it home and I drew it and everything. All of these things, they had leaves attached to them. So it was like a big leafy item, but the leaves started to, you know, curl up and dry up. So what I did, I cut the leaves off, and instead of throwing the leaves away, I put it in water and just, you know, simmered it for some time, and that became a subtle kind of dye. I'm just gonna put that back safely out of my way, and that yielded this. That was unexpected. I mean, I thought I was boiling, not really boiling, anyway, sort of boiling green leaves, and maybe I would get something greenish, but this is just like very, very subtle yellow. Yeah, I would say yellow, not white. Like compared to this, you can see the difference, but otherwise you may not be able to tell that this is a dyed piece of fabric. This was mint leaves that and it did yield that pretty mint color, and I am so impressed. This is experimenting for me, and I have never done this before. Certainly not with this much variation. I did get my designated stainless steel pot, so I have been busy almost every day. I have done one throughout last week. So right now this is tea, this is onion peels, this is oak leaves, and this is mint leaves, and this is thistle. Like, I don't know, I expected thistle to be somewhat bluish, purplish, but it did not yield any. I mean, it's not yellowish for sure, but still, I didn't expect this to be the final color. And when I look at them together, I see the difference. I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but doing just this was very, very interesting. It's an experiment I have not done before. So that was a lot of fun. And what else did I do this week? Yeah, and in general there was some adulting stuff, getting my car serviced, oil and filter change, tire rotation, all of those things. Somebody had popped up the mirror on the driver's side of my car. I don't know. You would think a car would be something stronger, but the mirrors are apparently very delicate. The mirror is not broken, but the entire mirror, probably if somebody passed through heftily, it just took the mirror off its rotating stand. And I was tempted to use some super glue, but I felt that maybe I should get it, since I'm going for an oil change and all that, to get the mirror checked. So thankfully it's within my warranty and they're going to replace it, but I will probably have to wait for another 2 weeks or so before the parts come in. And yeah, well, but other than that, it has been a creative week, a lot of experimentation, a kind of stepping outside of comfort levels. I still don't feel very tempted to boil flowers to extract dyes, but I might use some of the lentils and stuff I have at home, such as black beans and stuff, because when I cook black bean, I do see that it's sort of a purple. I don't know why I am so crazy about creating something of a purple natural dyed fabric. I am very much interested. So whatever would give me that would make me very, very happy. If anybody knows how to get that without flowers, or easy to find objects, items, please let me know in the comments, because I am really new at this. And that's it. That's all I got. Okay, bye for now, and I will see you next week with the vlog for the week of the 27th, as well as my June sketchbook. And maybe my art journal won't be completed, but we'll see about the art journal. But that for now, that's it. Bye.